Okay, our lean video today has to do with our rate comparison chart. We go out to different other financial institutions and see what rates are going on in the market, and then we use that to establish where we're going to try to compete. So the old way of doing it was to have this spreadsheet. This is a summary of the high and the low and the average and then where we are, and this goes to the board for them to do comparison. The way that's created is each one of these tabs has a link back to the website that shows the rates of the various financial institutions. And say we want to look at LBS, which is a local credit union, and say we want to look at their money market rates. We have to open up this manually, rates, money market accounts, and here's the chart. Then we would manually transcribe these numbers to this chart and do that for every one of these links. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this tab. There's 5 or 6 or 8 on that tab. And as you can see, this is an extremely time-consuming. They've selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 competitors to take a look at, and they have to fill in all this information manually. It's a job that takes hours. Now, for our lean improvement, we discovered web query. So now he can actually query any number of financial institutions that have HTML code for their table display, and here it is. Here's all the information that he's gotten from various financial institutions. So say we wanted to add a new one. This is how simple it is. We wanted to go to a brand new tab and find a find some information. I'll go back to one of these other tabs. So let's say we were looking at this one right here. So here's the URL for this. I'm going to copy this. Go to my new sheet. And say data from web. In here, I will place my URL that I copied. Click go. It brings up that URL, and here's the table. I say import. Takes a couple seconds for it to come. Says where you want to put it. I just put it in the first cell. And boom, there's the data. It's kind of a mess, but here's the data that I need. I don't care how messy this is. I just need to know where the data is. Now I can create a pointer back to this to this formula sheet that snags that from that tab. This is dynamic. Every time they change it, this will change. So there's no more looking up. All they have to do is open this sheet, and there's the data. And it's fresh every time. So a task that used to take several hours or maybe all day doesn't really even have to be done. You open the spreadsheet, there's the data. It's a humongous lean improvement.